kids. It was meant for teens to adults. It wasn't meant for 10-year-olds.
Yeah.
You know, like, so I don't see the problem. In the manga, have you read the Dragon Ball manga?
No.
It's so full of dirty crap, it's hilarious. Goku card at like the age of 5. It doesn't show anything. It just shows him like leaving a bed with some broad in it, and Master Roshi looks at it and is like, "Whoa, that kid's really got it." Oh? Go to your nearest Books A Million and pick out a copy, and just sit there and read it for an hour. You'll see. You'll all see. Oh, sorry, wrong moment. So that's that. And another thing I don't like is the voice acting is. I don't really like that, but I can understand it because whenever you're remaking something, you need the voice to sync, and that requires a lot of time and effort. So I understand new voice actors, but the guy that plays Goku is like on one of the previews whenever it first aired, going, "Hi, I'm Dan Motherfucker, and I'm the voice of Goku. Aren't I awesome?" But you're not the first voice. You're acting like you're amazing, like you are this character when you're not. Someone was in that position before you. Show some respect. Say, "Hey, I play Goku." Like, that's it. Not like, I'm Goku. Like, he was like way too prideful. If he knew anything about the series before, he would quit his job. Like, okay, now next on the list. Bonsai.
There's another thing that's coming out I think this summer or close to Christmas. It's Bleach live action, the movie.
And yet we go back to Dragon Ball Z. First rule of live action movies: don't watch it.
Yeah, the Dragon Ball Z live action movie, do not freaking watch it.
If you see that disc, I'd rather watch Twilight than watch Dragon Ball, the movie.
Yeah, it's from Dragon Ball, not from Dragon Ball Z. It shows you from Dragon Ball Z, but it's from Dragon Ball.
It's like, I would watch 12 hours of Kai before I watched 1 second of that movie. But first rule of live action movies: be very, very careful. Don't expect much. Because the reason why anime is so big in Japan is because whenever anime was invented, they couldn't keep up with Americans because of our film industry, right?
Yeah.
We had a lot during that time, you know. And so they're like, man, we don't have the money, the resources, or anything to set up explosions, to have cars, to, you know, just drive for, you know, for one chase scene. We don't have the money or the resources. It's cheaper to draw a car, than to rent a car, to draw an explosion instead of blowing up money to, you know, do all that. And that's the birth of anime. It was a lot cheaper to pay a voice actor than a real actor. And because you don't have to worry about makeup, you don't have to worry about sets, clothing. That's the birth of anime. That's why it's so popular today, because they've been doing that. So whenever you have a live movie, it's normally crap because they're not good actors. They don't know how to relate to the story. You know, and it just seems so fake. It's insane because they tried to act like they're part of anime, which they're not. But in Dragon Ball's story, it's basically like, let's remove it from the future. Let's have all cars have wheels. Goku, instead of coming from a different planet like Superman, we're gonna have him go to high school, and we'll leave Piccolo in there and take out Krillin because aliens can exist but midgets can't. And
they're like, let's make Goku a teenager instead of a kid.
That I wouldn't really care about if it was placed in a more futuristic time. It's like, wow. Well, basically where we were getting to is Bleach. Okay, what's happening in the Bleach universe of live action? Does it look good? Does it look terrible?
It looks really good. They did it really good. The costume's really good, and the voice acting. Kenichi Matsuyama was going to be Urahara Kisuke, I think. his first name.
And Jack Black is going to be Hitsugaya. Oh, sorry. I got my facts wrong. He's going to be the Quincy. Udiru. No, he's going to be Otohime. Yeah. And Eddie Murphy is going to be Udiru.
And Postman Steve is going to be Chad. Nick Jonas is going to be
the gay dude with the little flower thing on his eye. I forget his name. And yeah, so it looks good.
But so far, that's the only actor I know that's gonna be in it. That and the dude that played for Kira in the live-action Death Note.
Oh yeah, then that's reason enough for me to put trust in it. The only two Asian culture movies I like are the Death Note live-action series because it was really well made.
Yes.
It was spectacular. If you like Death Note,
and it was a really good budget.
Yes. If you like Death Note, I promise you the story isn't chopped up. It's not ruined. There are slight changes, but nothing to cry and whine about. Okay, so if you're a nitpicker, you might not like it, but it does stay true to the story for the main part. 98% of it is the main story. Okay. So if it has that guy in it, I will be watching it. And also The House of Flying Daggers, a movie that was made in 2001, I believe, about a group of assassin girls who threw knives. And it's really nice. I can't really explain the story because it's a little bit loop-de-loop. The only way to say is go watch it yourself. Go to your local library. They should have a copy because the movie is old. And our library has it, so you might get lucky. Okay, next.
And like the story of the Bleach live action follows Ichigo as a normal teenager before he becomes a Soul Reaper. And Rukia comes up like the normal series. It follows the series, and there's going to be 5 movies all the way to the Rancor series.
Holy crap!
It might even go past the Rancor series.
So that's gonna be a lot of chopping though. They're gonna have to cut a lot of filler out. They're gonna have to cut a lot out.
Yeah, a lot. And okay, next movie.
Naruto, wasn't there like one of that? I wouldn't watch a Naruto movie. It seems more fantasy.
Yeah, another one is Naruto Shippuden live action, and they were gonna freaking do a Naruto first generation movie, but they thought, oh no, we don't have any kid actors, so we're gonna make Shippuden.
Well, all of them are guys. like over 50% in Japan are male, so finding a female kid that's willing to go on stage would be kind of hard to do. So
I don't have much on it, but I'll find out more. But the next one is the new Dragon Ball Z live action.
I'm trying to see, is there like a clock or anything? I don't know. This could go on for a while. It's fine. Okay, if worst case scenario, we're just gonna have to cut it up into different parts. But yeah. Let's see.
The next is
Let's see what's happening in video game land. Zodiac. Let's see. Nothing I can think of. All I know is the new Alan Wake DLC comes up, but I'm not gonna play that. But it does look cool. You fight all the old nightmare creatures. Like I believe there is like Jason and all kinds of I think Jack the Ripper or something. I don't know much about it, but it's American Nightmare. I am looking forward to watching it online, like a Let's Play of it, because I don't have a 360 and I don't plan to play it anyway. But it does seem very interesting.